I am prying the battery case gently open, breaking the silicone seal here. Oh, there's another screw here that I missed. So let's get that screw out. That screws out. Gently break the silicone seal. Okay, there we go. Silicone seal is broken. Okay, so the battery case is opening. Okay, so look, it's in two halves here. So this is the back half with the four posts here. Okay, inside they put some foam. That's good. So that is the back of the case. And look, here's the battery pack. Oh, look, there's foam padding all around it. So, it's well protected. I'm pulling the battery. Oh, here, the battery pack's out. All foam protected. I'm not gonna open it anymore because there's 40 cells in here. So it'd be pretty easy to replace this pack with, if you had to, with your own pack, 40 cell pack. You just got to make sure you have an XT90 connector, and also the BMS. I'm not sure. I think the BMS is built into the pack. I can't really see it. So this for the charge port, 2 pins. Well, this is a charging port, 2 pins that go to the 4-pin connector right here on the outside, of which only the 2 pins on the right side, the 2 male pins on the right side of this connector are used. You see that these 2 bottom closest to this notch. This bottom right pin is the positive, and the negative is on top of it. So top right is black negative, bottom right is red positive, and that's 84 volts on this version of the Mten3. Okay, so look, I got the pack out. That was my goal, so it's empty. Now, I could put in a airline approved pack in here, but how would they know it has the right watt hours other than the label on the outside? And that label says 512 watt hours. I could remove that label. I'd rather just leave it empty and use external batteries, and that way I can say there's nothing inside, there's no batteries inside this wheel. These are the batteries that I'm using, external batteries I'm using. Okay, so look, I'm going to put this case back together and put the controller back on top of it. So basically I'm just using this dummy case as a mount for the, this empty case as a mount for the controller. Okay, so I'll screw that back together and I'll put it back in. I'll put the controller on top. I'll put it back together, and then I will continue my video on vamping, putting the XT60 connector in, and then when this goes back in, it'll be empty. The Vamp cable, which is the XT60, like this, the Vamp cable is going to come out here. I'm going to connect it to the external battery source, and it'll run solely off of that. And I should be able to fly with this thing, airline dependent, so you got to check with your airline first. But if I have 100 watt-hour batteries, any number of 100 watt-hour batteries can be used in series for me to make 84 volts. And also I should be able to use 2 160 watt-hour batteries to make 84 volts. So I should be good. Okay, let's pause this video.